check, man. What's the word, man? Who we got in the building again, man?
Shit, man. It's V3RO in the building, man. Also known as V3RO, aka V3.
I seen like your Instagram. I seen like the pictures you take. You seem like a very creative individual. Like a lot of people can get inspired by you really quickly. What does that stem from? Like, talk about that.
I mean, honestly, that's just me. Like, I like to do things that other people don't like to do. I would like to call myself like a hybrid, cause like, first of all, just put that out there. The most hated, true to self, I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
So, that come with it a lot as well, cause sometimes like you'll get in moods where you don't want to talk or like you don't want to be bothered, but then like 99% of the time you a happy motherfucker. So like motherfuckers wouldn't even know that you feeling some type of way or this, that, and the third. Like you just let shit brush off of you. So like that influences a lot of my choices and things. But yeah, like I just like to do shit that other people like to do. Like.
So you're a Gemini?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm a Gemini.
You know my daughter is Gemini.
Yeah. When her birthday?
Well, she was actually born in May 2020. But I'm not going to disclose the date, actually. But
okay.
yeah, she's a Gemini, and I've actually dated a Gemini before, so shout out to all the Geminis, man. Y'all cool, but when y'all get in y'all zone, it's like, she outside. Alright. Bring the fucking weed up, man. We gonna be, hey, these bloopers and behind the scenes on my dead grandma. All these kid voices and shit going on. Nigga, I'm trying to be serious. Nigga, we got the gothic look, but playful shit going on. Kid voices and shit.
It's okay. Damn. It's okay, I'm dead. I got aliens on my fucking keychain. It's okay.
So, you seem like you got like a very exclusive kind of swag about yourself. So, where does that stem from? Like, have you always known who you was since you was, an adolescent?
I'm gonna say yeah, cause I wasn't the type to be like, ooh, Barbie dolls, and like, I want to wear a pink dress and all that other extra shit. Like, I was always like an in-between ass motherfucker. Like, okay, that looks nice, I'll wear that, but I won't wear that. You feel me? That looks cool, that's acceptable. Like,
right.
But I'm not wearing that. You feel me? Like, I could pick and choose in between. Like, my mama used to try to like force the girly look on me and stuff, but like. She already knew what the fuck it was. It wasn't happening, so like she just kind of accepted it. And so once she accepted it, I was able to like really just, open up more really, like, cause all throughout middle school and shit, they, kids being kids and shit like that. They, you get this, that, and the third. But now half the bitches is grown up and they, I gay. I'm like, but it is what it is. You feel me? So I was always the type to just really be just chill and like. Accept myself for who I was. I'm not wearing dresses and skirts because I don't feel comfortable in that shit, and that's just what it was.
So it's a natural thing since birth. It's not nothing that you feel against. That was just always who you were.
Yeah, like I just like I would prefer sweats over dresses and skirts. Like, you feel me? It's just like, and me being that way, just natural chill energy. Like, I don't let shit sweat me. I don't let shit bother me because I am who I am. I mean. Basically, I get what you're saying for the most part. Have you ever had to deal with that shit? Like, been a part of that? Like, not the racial, but, the other part. No. Luckily, I haven't. I'm blessed that I haven't. But, like, me being me, like, I walk in the room and motherfuckers look at you like you get all the attention. Like, I just get all the attention. Like, I don't mind it. Like, I could take it. I ain't, scared of it or nothing, but it's just like, motherfuckers always in my face. Like, I be just sitting there, just chilling out of my business, motherfuckers here looking at you, staring at you, this, that, and the third. So, like, I know it's probably gonna come. I don't want to speak it into existence, but, like, I feel like it's gonna come just based off the fact that, like, I get energy. I give energy off, like, alpha dog energy type shit, and I'm not even trying to, like, you feel me? It's just how it be.
That's that's the naturality of things.
Yeah, my music just be based off how I feel. It probably be about whatever I'm going through, or like where I want to go, be something like that. Cause like right now, I feel like in my life I'm in between. So like I'm where I want to be, but I'm not where I want to be. So like some of my music will probably reflect that. Like, okay, yeah, I'm in a bad time, or I'm in a bad place right now. But some of my music might reflect that. Alright, but she doing good. She, you know, she feeling good, feeling groovy. So like, it's gonna be a balance in between, cause that's just how I am. Like it's just ups and downs all the damn time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back in the bag again. Yes, sir. I done scraped up Benny twice. Told that bitch talk to me.
What's your name? How did you establish your rap name?
Well, my rap name came from my brother actually, cause everybody called me V3RO. Like I announced myself, I introduced myself as V3RO. And he was like, "Hey, anybody call you Ro?" I'm like, "Hell no, that shit Ro." He's like, "Alright, I'm gonna call you Ro." And ever since then, it's been Ro. So, and that just happened like recently. So I'm like, alright, and I use V3RO everywhere, or like V3 everywhere. So I'm like, okay, well, since this is a different side of me, I'm gonna call myself Ro on the rap side, you feel me? My name gonna be Ro. My artist name is gonna be Ro when it comes to my music and everything else. But like, for like videos and that YouTube side and all that other stuff, just V3RO or V3.
Okay, so when did you finally say that music is what you want to do?
I'm gonna say when I made my first couple of songs and I showed my friends and they was like, yo, them bitches heat. I'm like, bro, you're hyping my head up. Don't do that. Don't cut it out. He like, no, but I'm dead ass serious. Like, that shit is lit. Like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? When did you have time to do all this? I'm like, bro, I did it on my free time. Like, I just, you know, type shit. Like, just do some shit together. Like.
So you always had that writing spirit in you. Like, you can go off the dome if you wanted to at a young age, but.
Yeah, like, when I was doing it, most of my songs is like a mix of like freestyling and like writing it down. Cause like I start freestyling and then I get like stuck. And so like then I can't think of nothing. So I sit there and think about the lyrics after that. And then after I get to think about the lyrics and writing it down, I think about some more shit off the top. And I'll just go from there, like off there or something. Like get inspiration from the lyrics I thought about or something. And just add it on to it.
So a lot of people started. Damn, what was that for? Like, this thing went anywhere. This motherfucker, he came right here. I anticipated him saying so. I was gonna talk over him, but I thought it was gonna.
The mission was safe from the opposition. Shit, you act like you not from the hood. That inner conscious from your inner rocket got you thinking and dreaming you could. What's put in your faces to come with the traces? Like, why this shit looking so good? Till I get this shit right and take off and take flight, I'ma sit back and roll up a wood. I don't force nothing.
How did you get into writing hip hop, or was it off back? That was your first choice of I don't know, creativity as far as music? Like, did you have any instruments growing up?
I wanted to play the drums, but I never really got into it. But with GarageBand, you can play low key all the instruments and stuff. Imitate. So we had the whole little set. We had the mic, the drums, and the guitar. And I would play the guitar, and I kind of liked how I played it, like on that. Even though it was a game, like I was fucking that shit up. But yeah, like I was able to play the drums, and I liked the guitar, but I never really learned how to play them. But when I was at school, we did music class, and we had a poetry segment in English. And with all of that combined, it just made me like kind of like music more. And plus, I was already listening. Like my best friend used to listen to beats all the time. So
you always had an ear for music.
Yeah.
And you was always like musically inclined. Okay, so yeah, this should be a walk in the park for you then. So I guess another thing I wanted to ask, like, in your writing process, do you listen to the instrumental first and then come up with lyrics, or you already got like a cadence in your head that you're going off of? And do you prefer you write the lyrics first, then find the instrumental?
Sometimes it's a mix. So like if I'm just sitting there and I just happen to hear a beat or something, I'll just sit there and like just freestyle. And then if I like it, I try to like in a moment, because I know I can't write down everything I just said, I try to like voice memo it, so I could come back to it and write it down and then like go off of there. or something like that. But for the most part, like, it's a mix of both. Like,
Yeah.
I listen to the instrumental, or like I sit there if I'm outside and I ain't listening to nothing. I just sit there thinking about some shit. Like, oh yeah, this, that, like, you feel me? Like, just sit there thinking about some shit, and then I instantly write that down too. Like, sometimes it be a mix at, like, it's a mix. Like, off the top, just random. Like, I'm sitting at the bus stop or something. Like, sitting there thinking about nothing. Then I just get to thinking about something. I'm like, oh, ooh, that's heat. Up. Gotta type that on my phone real quick.
Yeah, I definitely overstand that because, like, sometimes I'll be just being silly around the house, going to the refrigerator or something, and I'll say something. And didn't realize I said it, but when I think back, like, man, that sound good. So I record it on my voice memo on my phone, stash it to my, you know what I'm saying, stash it to the side or something for the later time. But yeah, it do be like that.
I got so many unfinished rap, so many raw lyrics. Like, it's literally on my phone. It's like raw lyric 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, just so I could come back to it and, like, if I like that flow, if I remember that flow, because that'd be a problem. Like, I'll write the lyrics down and I'll come back to it and I'll remember the flow. So I'd be like, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be another problem though. It's like, I guess that's my little artist block. Like, I'll come back to the lyrics and won't remember the flow. So now I just got a whole bunch of raw lyrics, but I don't know how to put them together or how it's supposed to sound. So now they just sitting there. It's like, fuck.
So what do you suggest when, have you ever had writer's block?
Yeah, when I first started, it's like, I was thinking too hard about it, like, trying to make it fit. And I think that was like me trying to put the poetry side in there, like trying to tell a story through the music. Because my life is a story, like my life is a movie, low-key, like, you know. So I try to tell it like through story, like it kind of like storytelling, but like it don't be making sense, or it be like it kind of like, you know, get mixed up and stuff. So it's like I had writer's block trying to do that, but once I realized like what songs I wanted to make and like how I wanted to make the songs, or what type of song I wanted to make, I would just come back to that and do it later.
Okay.